Hello everyone, Yoshi here with a Toretter's Travel or a Toretter on YouTube. Things are going pretty well with me. Still live in Fort Collins. Doing well with the wire wrapping. I got a bunch of new wraps. I made this really nice heady looking ring for a customer. I got a second one similar to it, just not as intricate. I got an adjustable ring with a bead. I got two kinds of those. I got still working on pendants. I got this really nice black rutilated quartz cabochon, and hopefully we'll get some more of my items into shops. I'm checking out Up in Smoke, sent them an email, and I went in there beforehand and talked to the owner. I got this nice dragon's eye cabochon ring, one of my best. And then I got a really nice amethyst wrap with opalite beads. I've created an Etsy. There's some quartz. This is somewhat of a different style than I normally do. I made an Etsy. You can find it at etsy.com shop wrappedcreations. etsy.com/shop/shop wrappedcreations. I will post a link in the description. And if you guys want to check it out, you can. I also have a regular website. wrappedcreations.weebly.com. It's a Weebly site. I'm still working on that. Yeah, see, I just started a little while ago, and I still got to add a bunch of products and stuff to it. But I like the way Etsy is set up. It's fairly easy, and they have a lot of preset list options and stuff you can choose from in order to if you have a bunch of options for your product and different colors, different materials and stuff like that, which is really nice. And the listing fee is actually isn't as much as I thought it would be. It's only 20 cents, so that's good. eBay's getting pretty expensive. I got a nice yellow jade ring. It's one of my what I like to call my half-finished, or my half-skeleton products. It was because there's part of the base wires are still really visible, and I like to call that like the bare bones of the wrap. I had a few more pendants and stuff, but somehow I ended up losing them. I have no idea what happened to them. I had them with me, and then they just disappeared. You get this really pretty purple cat's eye teardrop cabochon. It's a real large one, but I'm thinking of just having a fairly simple wrap for that one. I really want to have any kind of weave going around the side. Get a really cool vape pen. I bought this like last month. I believe last month. It's I have some clean green in it from Verts. Concentrates are really good, and vape pens are great when needing to like medicate in public. You don't want to like smoke a joint or break out a bowl. You can already have your concentrate packed, and just take a hit and let it go. Most people think it's a vape pen, and if they do smell it, they won't mind. It's Colorado. In legal states, people don't really mind the smell of cannabis too much. Some will, but this makes it a quick and a simple way of medicating. This is called the V1 2.0. It's like most vape pens. There's a button on the front. You click it 5 times to turn it off. Click it 5 times to turn it on. Oops. Why isn't it coming back on? There we go, back on. And then you can click it 3 times to turn it red. And then that just puts it on a higher heat setting. And then click it 3 times, turn back to its lower heat setting. And then the concentrate I got from Verts. 20 bucks a gram out the door if you get the gram of the day, which is great because it's just a straight 20. It's not 20. So that means before taxes it's a little under 20. So you're getting a really good gram of concentrate for a really cheap price, and that's like the only place that does it like that. Most other places, their grams discount is still around 30 bucks. So you get like 10 bucks off of a normal gram of concentrate nowadays at Verts. And they're on Elizabeth or West Campus area, Fort Collins. One of my favorite places to go to. I used to buy like a ton of concentrate from them when I had the money. Now money's a little tight, I gotta, paying bills. I'm living in a house now. Which has been great. Been living here in a house since August 1st. Moved in with my girlfriend, and we found a roommate to live with, and it's been pretty nice. Live in a cul-de-sac area, so it's really quiet. Though I'm like an hour or so away from downtown, so it hasn't been too easy to get down there when I need to, because I got to take the bus. And if I don't have money for the bus, I'm gonna have to walk, and I don't do much long distance walking anymore. I've just been kind of just lazing it up. Yeah, like last month I was home for the entire month, but this month I definitely have to go back out and try to make some sales and stuff. So I can't just stay home all day every week. It just gets way too boring too. But I've been enjoying the wire wrapping. It's still really fun. I'm working on a new project as well. It's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna try to make a small jewelry basket, or a small basket with the cover that you could wear, and or just use to put a special item in it that you want and have put up somewhere. It's been taking me a while. It's a really long piece of wire. And you got to do a lot of coiling, and I don't have any kind of coiling gizmo at the moment, so it's all by hand. So that means it's going to take an even longer time to get done. But I mean, most of the time coiling isn't too hard. It's just it's just really time consuming, because you got to do it all by hand, and you're coiling. And also to coil wire, it just takes a lot of the weaving wire, because you're just coiling the entire thing, and it takes a lot more length to do a coil, or several coils, than just nothing. But this is a fairly simple thing. All you're doing is you start with coiling the wire, and then you form into a circle. But I think I may start over in this and use something as a mold, because I've been just trying to do this by hand, and it's getting kind of not in the perfect shape that I want. So I may start over on this. It's been a project, and it's been a really long project. I had somebody ask me to try to make this a long time ago, and I couldn't. And then once I figured out how to get it all done, it's just been taken a long time to get done. But I want to have this made so I have a new item I can make. But it's fairly easy. Now I got another wall made. I need at least 6 of them, six or so, maybe a bit more than that. I got 3 started, and it doesn't look tall enough. Found a good website to order wire and stuff from, Rio Grande. Oh, I just remembered I don't believe I showed this ring. It's a brass flower ring with loops on the side. It's similar to this other one. So this one's brass and copper with opalite beads on the side, and then the band is weaved with brass. Most of my rings I'm probably going to use brass on the band, or as much as I can, and since brass doesn't leave any kind of tarnish on the skin, it will help prevent people's fingers from turning green from the copper. Some people don't mind it, some people do. I haven't gotten silver yet, it's just a bit expensive. And here's another partially finished wire wrap. This is some red tiger's eye, and all I'm doing is I just got to complete the bail, and this part right here will be the bail, and the bail is the part where the cord will go through. This part right here is the bail. Yep. This is red tiger's eye. You got red tiger's eye, you got blue tiger's eye, and then you got just a regular golden tiger's eye. Here's a piece of blue tiger's eye. It doesn't have much of a sheen on it, and it's not getting good lighting. Right here is a piece of blue kyanite. It's an almost gem quality one. I mean, technically it would be gem quality. It's partly clear on one side, the side over here, and then on this side over here, it's more of a darker blue. It's really pretty, actually. I think this way you can see it better. Here's the dark blue, and then here's the clear. I've never really seen kyanite look like this before. I mean, I've had some kyanite, but it just never looked like that, and it's really cool. Then I got some blue apatite right here. I had this back in California. It was a really nice dark piece of blue apatite. I ended up selling that way too cheap. But it was it's a really nice stone. I think I find blue apatite to be really pretty, and it has become one of my faves. Okay. I still have an Instagram account which you can follow, Instagram.com wrappedcreations. I still post all my stuff there, and it's mainly, it's just the pictures. My Etsy will probably be a lot more easier to navigate if you're actually looking for a product, and I just went to look at some items and maybe get some inspiration. Then still will have my Weebly account. Eventually that will be perfected. It's still in the making at the moment. If you decide to go to it and notice maybe there's some kind of problem, just send me a message and let me know. On my Etsy, I will be doing a Thanksgiving sale around the 19th to like the 27th. So be sure to check that out around that time. Thanks a lot for watching my video.